Imagine the cold, harsh waters of the Antarctic, when suddenly a colossal figure emerges from the depths. This isn't a scene from a science fiction movie, but the spine-chilling experience of a Japanese whaling crew in the dead of an Antarctic night. The crew, seasoned by years of braving the unforgiving sea, thought they had seen it all. But nothing could have prepared them for the behemoth that rose from the icy waters that fateful night. As their ship cut through the frigid sea, the crew noticed an unusual shape in the water. It was massive, unlike anything they'd seen before. A glimmer of moonlight revealed an eerily human-like figure, its alabaster skin contrasting starkly against the Black Sea. It was an entity of colossal proportions, dwarfing their substantial vessel. The creature's features, though barely discernible in the dim light, were unmistakably human-like. It had limbs, hands even, and what appeared to be a face. Yes, a face on a sea creature of that magnitude. Its eyes, two deep-set pools of shadow, seemed to stare right back at them, instilling a primal fear in the hearts of the toughest sailors. The crew watched in terror, frozen by the sight of this aquatic giant. The cold Antarctic wind seemed to hold its breath. The only sound was the distant call of a lone whale, a haunting melody to this surreal spectacle. Then, as quickly as it had appeared, the creature dove back into the abyss, leaving behind a disturbed sea and a petrified crew. The colossal figure, the human-like features, the chilling encounter, it was all too real to be a figment of their imagination. This encounter marked the beginning of a series of mysterious sightings of what came to be known as the Ningen. The Ningen, a name meaning human in Japanese, quickly became a phenomenon among seafaring folk and mystery enthusiasts alike. This cryptid, often described as a massive, pale, humanoid figure with eerily human-like features, has been the subject of countless tales spun by sailors and explorers braving the icy waters of the Antarctic. As the number of reported sightings grew, so did the intrigue surrounding this elusive creature. Each account painted a chilling picture of an enormous white entity often seen at night under the ethereal glow of the aurora australis. While the descriptions varied, certain elements remained consistent: a long, slender body, arms seemingly devoid of joints, and an uncanny resemblance to a human. Yet not all accounts agreed on these details. Some spoke of a creature with a flat, almost featureless face, while others described an unsettling smirk stretching across its visage. There were even tales of the Ningen possessing tentacles or fins, further blurring the line between human and beast. As with any unexplained phenomena, theories began to surface. Could the Ningen be an undiscovered species, a remnant from a time when colossal creatures ruled the seas? Or perhaps a government experiment gone awry, now lurking in the uncharted depths? The more pragmatic among us suggested that these sightings could merely be misinterpretations of known marine life. After all, the Antarctic waters are home to some of the largest creatures on Earth, including colossal squid and great white sharks. Could the harsh conditions and the isolation of the Antarctic be playing tricks on the mind? Then there are those who believe that the Ningen is nothing more than an elaborate hoax, a myth spun by sailors to pass the time during their long, treacherous voyages. The truth, as they say, remains submerged in the icy waters of the Antarctic. Whether the Ningen is a creature of flesh and blood, a figment of our imagination, or something far more sinister, only time will tell. But what could be lurking beneath those freezing waves? Let's dive deeper into the Ningen's enigma. As we tread further into the icy depths of this mystery, we encounter an array of theories about the Ningen's origins and nature. Some believe that the Ningen is a product of our collective imagination, a love child of human curiosity and fear of the unknown. Yet others argue that it could be a yet undiscovered giant squid or an albino whale, warped by the play of light and shadows in the deep sea. Then there are those who take a leap of faith into the realm of the extraordinary, proposing that this creature might not be a resident of our world at all, but a visitor from another dimension or even an alien life form. Can you imagine a creature from the farthest reaches of the cosmos choosing our planet's most inhospitable region as its new home? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Now let's turn our attention to the supposed behavior and habitat of the Ningen. Based on descriptions, the creature appears to be nocturnal, emerging from the depths only under the cover of darkness. It is said to move with an eerie grace, its eyes glowing in the pitch-black ocean. The Ningen is said to inhabit the coldest parts of our world, far from human reach in the frigid waters of the Antarctic. The creature's size, as reported by witnesses, ranges from 20 to 30 meters, making it one of the largest creatures ever reported. This vast size, combined with its humanoid appearance, is what gives the Ningen its name, which translates to human in Japanese. So the question remains, could this creature of the deep really exist? As we peel back the layers of this mystery, we find ourselves facing more questions than answers. But isn't that the allure of the unknown, the thrill of the chase? The Ningen, real or not, serves as a reminder of the vast, unexplored territories that lie beneath our world's waters, waiting to be discovered. So the question remains, could this creature of the deep really exist? However, not everyone is convinced. Skeptics argue that the Ningen sightings can be easily explained. Indeed, the world of skepticism offers a different perspective on these chilling encounters. Many argue that what witnesses are seeing is not a monstrous human-like sea creature, but rather common marine life that's been misidentified. Let's take, for instance, the beluga whale. With its white color and human-like facial structure, could it be the source of some Ningen sightings? Then there's the giant squid. Its tentacles, size and elusive nature make it a prime candidate for mistaken identity. And let's not forget about the colossal stingray. Its massive flat body could easily be mistaken for the body of a Ningen when seen from a certain angle. Then there are those who point to the tricks our minds can play on us, especially in the vast, uncharted waters of the Antarctic. Could these Ningen sightings be a form of pareidolia, a psychological phenomenon where the mind perceives a familiar pattern where none actually exists? In the eerie solitude of the Antarctic, could a combination of fear, isolation, and the mind's instinct to humanize the unknown be creating monsters out of waves and ice? And of course, we can't ignore the possibility of hoaxes. In a world where viral fame can be achieved with a well-crafted tale, could some of these sightings be nothing more than stories spun for clicks and views? Expert opinions weigh heavily on these skeptical arguments. Renowned marine biologists and psychologists alike have chimed in, stating that while the ocean is vast and still largely unexplored, the likelihood of a humanoid sea creature of such size existing is extremely low. Yet, despite the skepticism, the allure of the Ningen endures. Whether these sightings are of real creatures, misidentified animals, optical illusions, or hoaxes, the mystery of the Ningen continues to captivate us all. So, what's the verdict? Is the Ningen a hidden terror of the deep or just a sailor's tall tale? We've taken you on a journey through chilling encounters, exploring the phenomena, diving deep into the evidence and presenting the skeptic's view. Now it's time to tie it all together. We've heard from the witnesses, brave souls who've claimed to have seen this elusive creature in the icy waters of Antarctica. Their descriptions paint an eerie picture of a humanoid creature unlike anything we know from our world. We've revisited the phenomena, the wave of sightings that swept across the world, stirring a frenzy of speculation and fear. The Ningen became a symbol of the unknown, a reminder of how much we still have to discover about our own planet. We've dived deep into the evidence, scrutinizing every photo, every video, every account. Some of it can be brushed off as fakes or misinterpretations of known marine life. Yet some evidence leaves us questioning, scratching our heads in wonder. We've also listened to the skeptics, those who dismiss the Ningen as nothing more than a product of our collective imagination, fueled by our innate fear of the unknown. But you know what? The beauty of mystery is that it invites us to question, to explore, to dream. It's up to you to weigh the evidence and form your own opinion. Until we have definitive proof, the Ningen will continue to be one of the ocean's most tantalizing mysteries. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the unknown. If you're as captivated by these mysteries as we are, remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your theories on the Ningen. Do you believe they're out there in the icy depths, or do you think there's a more logical explanation? Hit the bell and stay tuned as we delve deeper into the mysteries of our world. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your mind curious.